Guys. All right. So, with the new year already here, I realize it's been quite a long time since I've really gone through all my puzzle shelves and done a reorganize. And to be honest, my room can use a little bit of a cleanup as well. It's not really that bad, but I do have some things on the floor that can really be put on shelves. And with the shelves, I have quite a number of puzzles stacking up pretty darn high. So recently, I actually decided to change out my computer desk. And the new one that I have now has a little bit of extra shelving to it. But anyways, with that in place, I want to see what I can pull from my main puzzle shelf and see what I can add on to the desk. And what I also want to do to help with the clutter is go through just about all the puzzles that I have and figure out which ones I am ready to donate. But anyways, let me get up from this couch before I decide to lay down and watch TV and finally get to pulling things out and seeing what we can get accomplished tonight. All right, and here's the new desk setup. Now, I did pull a lot of the Dollar General puzzles that I've collected over this last year and put them up here for now. I think that's probably where they're gonna stay, but I do have this shelf here and that one that can probably benefit with some puzzle boxes. I don't know, we'll see. And I do have like another shelf down there as well. I don't know if I'm gonna put anything in there, but I do have this little stand that used to be in this corner here, but I've opened it up now so that I have more space for my chair to go in and out. But I think I'm just gonna give that to somebody else because I really don't need that anymore. And then, there's open boxes and puzzle boxes down here. And oh, actually, this is a new one that I got for Christmas. Now, I can't for the life of me remember if I've received any, or not if I received, which puzzles I've received new in the last several months or so. But yeah, as I said, this one I got for Christmas. And this is from the brand Suns Out. It is called Spring Creek Cottage. The artist is Sung Kim. It's 500 pieces, and it's 18 by 24 inches when it's completed. Now, this is my first Suns Out puzzle, so I'm really excited to try it out. And I think what I'm gonna do before I make a video on Suns Out is maybe pick up one of their 1,000 count puzzles so that I can do like a comparison of the two experiences. But anyways, back to this puzzle. This is absolutely gorgeous. I am so in love with my cottage. The lights are off because I'm probably still sleeping, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be waking up soon to have my breakfast and large cup of coffee. Maybe I'll have it while sitting on these steps here in front of the water. It's just too cozy. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look up some other images and see which one of the 1,000 count puzzles I'm gonna work alongside this one. Maybe depending on what there is, of course. I probably won't be anything similar to this. I'll try to go with something different, but yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that out. And not puzzles, but what I did get in my P.O. box was a gift card to the Puzzle Warehouse. And this was from Sam S. So thank you, Sam. I've never actually shopped in the Puzzle Warehouse before. I'm really looking forward to checking out this site and seeing what they have available. I have to be careful I don't go too crazy now because the whole point of this video is to kind of like reduce the clutter, but we'll see. Maybe if I get enough donated, I might be able to slide a bit. But the other thing that I got in the mail recently was another gift card, and this was to Barnes & Noble's, and that is thanks to Wendy. Wendy actually sent me 2 cards. Look at this one. This is like super cute. I absolutely love it. Now, I was really hoping to get to Barnes & Noble's during their big sale. I think it's the buy one get one 50% off, but this month, well, January typically is in January. It's a crazy busy month, and I'm going on vacation towards the end. So I know for a fact at some point I'll definitely head out there and do some shopping because nothing is better than a Barnes & Noble shop to me. I just love their selection. I love the way they have everything laid out. So I'm super looking forward to that. But yeah, other than that, as I said, I can't seem to think what else I've got in my collection since my last organizing video. I mean, obviously there's been a bunch of stuff added to it, but I think I've mentioned them already. So anyways, what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna, you know, move this table, maybe pull to the side boxes that I have on the floor under here. And yeah, just go through each shelf and make one pile to keep, one pile to give away. And I'm pretty sure along the way, I'll go over puzzles that I would like to get working on for this year or get done this year. And don't be surprised if you see puzzles that I've mentioned in the past, again, because I still haven't worked on them. But anyways, let's move on. And please don't mind the dust if you see any. All right, so we have a bit of a better view of what's going on here. As you can see, some of these shelves on the bottom got picked through over the weeks and kind of just didn't get back into shape. So yeah, we got a lot of work here. Oh my goodness, I don't even know where to start. I also need to figure out where to put my Sailor Pluto staff from Sailor Moon that my husband made for me. It's probably gonna end up on display on a wall somewhere, but isn't it beautiful? If you're a Sailor Moon fan, you know what this is. But yeah, it needs to be set somewhere more secure. Probably hang that up on a wall somewhere on this, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But you know what? I don't know. Maybe we should start on the bottom? I mean, I don't know. Let's just do something. I'm not sure how this camera angle looks, but we're gonna do what we can here. We're gonna work with it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on my Magic Puzzle Company puzzle. I absolutely love this, but this is meant to be passed on to other puzzlers, and it does have the record tracker in there, or actually the Magic Puzzle log. So I'm in there, so pass this on to somebody who would have fun with that. This was an awesome puzzle. So put that to the side, and I did complete all 3 of these pomegranate puzzles. I did love them very much, but to be honest, they're not necessarily puzzles, images that I would like want to keep. Kind of like, you know, they're not like my Disney collection. So yeah, I think I have someone I know who I can pass this along to. And then in terms of this pile, these are the ones that I want to keep. I still have this 3D LED puzzle that I got, I think, closer to the beginning of the channel. It's still sat here. I haven't had a chance to work on it, but maybe that'll be something I work on soon. And then I have here a brand new Harry Potter puzzle that I haven't touched, and then also still in plastic wrap as well, 2 of the Clementoni puzzles that I picked up in one of my last Barnes & Noble's trip. And I actually do have an intro clip already filmed for this. So this will be coming up very soon. I just need to get a chance to get started on those so that I can finally have my first Clementoni experience. But anyways, let's move on. I realized there's another puzzle here that I got recently. My husband got this for me the other week from Dollar General. He just couldn't help himself. And this is a 1,000 count puzzle from Sherlock. And this is of Bali, Indonesia. I mean, just look at the sky. It's absolutely gorgeous. I wouldn't mind sitting there for a few hours just taking in the view. It's really beautiful. And I actually like these Sherlock puzzles. I've had pretty good experiences, I believe, so far with them. So I'm looking forward to this. Alright, so that's one side just about done for now. What I want to do next is pull out some of my Disney puzzles and figure out which ones I'm going to put in my desk. And so far, the more I look at the shelves, I feel like the Schmidt puzzles will fit in there nicely. So let's pull those out, and then I'll be able to better organize my Ravensburger puzzles. So let's move on with that. Alright, I think I'm pretty happy with that. I put my really large count puzzles here, one of them the Schmidt and the 4,000 count, because this box was actually just been sat on the floor this whole time, and put the rest of my Schmidt puzzles here. And yeah, up here I put my Dollar General Disney puzzles, so kind of have a theme going on here with my Disney candle. So I think I'm happy with this. There's not really much more I can put in these areas. It's too small. So let's move on to getting the rest done. Alright, I wasn't really planning to do this particular bookshelf at this moment, but I figured, you know what, there weren't many in here that I was planning to give away, so I figured might as well just get it done. So it's done now, which is good. So I was able to pull out 4 boxes from this shelf that I feel like I'm okay to give away. And the rest, for the most part, I haven't worked on any of these puzzles. So I could already see one video here that I know I've been saying I'm gonna make, and I haven't in the years or centuries that I've had them, but I have my 3 Eurographics puzzles that have been sat catching dust. Definitely want to work on another Wasgish. Can't really say that I need to buy more puzzles, even though I know I will, but that's okay. And then the Hometown puzzles, which I still have not opened once, so that's another video that I should work on, even though I know I've been saying that for the longest now. But anyways, I feel so much better that I've gone through all my shelves again. And I'm happy to see a nice pile of puzzles that I'm okay with passing down to someone else. Honestly, didn't think I was gonna get that many put together, but again, I feel really good about this. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like every time I do one of these puzzle reorganizations, I always go back to the same shelves and change them about 50 times. But anyways, it's done for now. And I know this wasn't much compared to my other puzzle reorganizing videos, but a little bit is better than nothing. But I do plan at some point, hopefully this year, depending if I get to it, I do want to repaint my puzzle room and also redo the floors. So that'll be a much bigger project and take quite a lot more time, so we'll see. But anyways, I was thinking the other day, I haven't fully planned out what I would like to accomplish puzzle-wise for this new year. So far, I'm thinking about focusing more on puzzle challenges. And I do also want to get more into the habit of putting out more YouTube shorts, basically featuring puzzles that I'm, currently working on that I don't necessarily feel like they need a long-form video. Pretty much just ones I'm having fun with at the moment. But in regards to the challenges, I do have a number of them in mind. For example, speed puzzling, which I have been saying for ages now that I'm going to work on, and I still haven't. I also have an Impossibles puzzle that I'd like to finally work on. And if I do reach 5,000 subscribers at some point this year, there'll be that 5,000 count puzzle challenge as well. But that one can take its time, really. I'm still recovering from my last 4,000 count challenge. But please, feel free to give me some ideas down below on what kind of puzzle challenges you'd like to see me attempt. Or if there is any particular type of puzzle or style of puzzle that you'd like to see me try out for the first time, let me know down below. So, I actually need to start packing now because my vacation time actually starts in a few days. So again, there really won't be much going on, if anything, going on in the coming weeks. But keep an eye out in the community post for updates, and hopefully it won't take me too long to get back into the routine when I return. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.